Hello everybody, my name is Frank Gomez and I'm part of the Spartan Warriors company. I'm actually the CEO there. And what we're going to talk about today is goal setting. You know, there's so many goal setting workshops out there that we all try to use, and sometimes they work and sometimes they don't. It's a lot of time because there's no real structure. There's no like you go from point A to point B to point C. And some of them, you know, they're just quick. Everybody just wants to write some things down and they hope that they come true. I remember once there was a goal, I think, I forget who actually said it. I think it was even Brian Tracy back in the day. And he said, you know, you'll find that even if you set all your goals out and never look at them, that somehow they're going to magically come true. I don't really try. I tried that and that never really worked for me, you know, and I need structure. So what I came up with is what I call Strive for 5. Now, Strive for 5 is Strive is like we're always trying to push towards something. You know, I came up with the word strive because I remember the Islanders back in the 80s when they were striving for 5, you know, 5 Stanley Cups in a row, and actually lost the 5th one in the 7th game to a very outstanding young Edmonton team, and that kind of, you know, I remember that was a little depressing for me at the time. But that's where I got the strive from. The 4, as you see, it's the number 4. I did not write it out for the simple fact is I wanted to separate it. But 4, for me, I got from scriptures. 4 means creative ability, right? The Lord's creative ability. Yeah, I talk about God here and there, and I'm going to talk about it more here and there, you know, for me. You don't have to believe in God. You don't have to believe in much of anything. But the one thing that you really do got to believe is in yourself. You got to believe that you can take a program like this and you can make it work because you're going to be committed. So you got to commit yourself to this. It's not going to be an easy thing where it's just a few things that you're going to write down in the daytime or down in the nighttime. It's going to take some brain power to actually think about what you want and how you want to accomplish it. So that's what the 4 is for. Now the 5 is there's 5 things. For me, there's 5 assets or 5 aspects of a healthy, balanced life. Mental, physical, financial, spiritual, and relationship. So to hit on a little bit on each one of those every single day is going to help you create balance. And we'll talk more about the balance later on. So that's something that you will do once a week. You're going to set your week on a Sunday based on those 5 aspects. And then there is going to be a daily. There's 5 questions. 5 questions should take you about 5-10 minutes to do. Actually, it was inspired by Tim Ferriss's book, Tips of the Titans. I don't know if you ever heard of it. You should get it. 700 pages. It's an easy read because it's broken down into all his podcasts. And I took it from there, and there's 5 questions that you'll do every day, in the morning and at night. And again, we're going to get into that. And then the last thing is what I call closing the gap. It's a monthly thing, monthly workshop, or a monthly program that you're going to be writing out, and you can easily check it from month to month based on your numbers, how you're going to do, and if you're progressing, what you need to balance out, if you're falling into a rut on certain things, and you can change it. Like if your finances aren't getting somewhere, you're going to know you're going to need to put some more of your effort into that, or if it's the relationships. So it's going also to help you balance out your life. So that was just a brief overview. We're going to start breaking it down a little bit more as we continue to go. But again, Strive for 5, all right, it's worked for me, and I'm sure it's going to work for you, but you got to be committed. So, and see you in the next module.